Road Dogs.
Man, we are two knowledge-seeking idiot silly billies on this road we call life.
Can confirm. Every episode, we quiz each other on something very interesting. Today, my quiz for you is about rules at Disneyland.
Oh, wow. Well,
you probably know it already. He knows everything about everything. This guy's a pop culture genius.
Well, I don't know about that, but that is very kind of you, Richard Kind.
You even know how to take a compliment.
And I even know how to throw in Home Improvement
was that a Richard
references.
Kind
Yeah,
reference?
Richard Kind did.
Okay,
no, Richard Karn. Never mind. Richard Kind is someone that we should know. Maybe a librarian in Oregon. That's real cool.
Wow, you're a real police officer with a shiny tooth that turns out to be a thug.
Oh man, well
Joe
don't
Pesci?
Joe Pesci, you silly goose. My quiz is on Christmas and Hanukkah.
Oh, good, because you're wearing a very you have a very Christmas Home Alone John Hughes sweater there. You got your haircut. You look beautiful.
Oh well, thank you.
He looks good, dude.
Man, you're too Richard Kind. I was thinking
I look like one of the wet bandits that didn't make it into the movie. I was in jail when they filmed. You look like one of the guys at the house.
You're the third bandit, dude. Stinky.
Drinking Pepsi and eating pizza when everyone's on set.
Oh, dude. That's a life, though, man. There is something about being, like, just there, like a fly on the wall, you know? You could have seen, like, Joe Pesci up close, dude, getting burned. And
that's your big goal for entertainment? It's like, I just want to see Joe Pesci up close.
Well, I mean, what a little... enigma that guy is, dude.
What'd you call him?
Enigma?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. I was triggered for a second there. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Well,
Go.
John, because
hit me.
You've celebrated both.
Oh, yeah, give me the hat.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
you got
put on your thinking cap.
Thinking cap.
Thinking Robert, cap. You can't take quizzes out putting on a thinking cap.
All right. Well, we've got you ready? You ready for this, Ange?
Oh, yeah. Quiz me. Hit me. Give me a quiz.
All right. Question number one.
He answers all of them.
Yeah.
We should do that for his birthday episode.
Oh, dude, that'd be so rad.
Podcast, just Angela reading it, dude. Oh, dude. Okay.
What year did Santa start to look like the Santa we know today?
We don't know Santa today. He's like the drones over New Jersey. It's just the only people that are talking about it are Christian conservative conspiracy theorists. We don't know Santa.
I do think Santa is going to get taken out by the drones this year, though. Probably.
Oh, that's terrifying, dude.
Dude,
if they kill Santa, dude.
The
New York Times said Santa's dead.
Dude, I feel like I met Santa the other day. Like, I'm not even joking, dude. I realized I was at Vaughn's, and there's this older gentleman wearing a red hat that said 45 and 47 on the sides.
What does that mean?
And it said MATA.
Oh, the president said 45 and 47.
And he was upset. He said that I told him happy holidays, just like, being friendly. I don't care if you're like into Jedi orgies or atheist brunches or whatever you celebrate.
Atheist brunches, dude. That's the name of my improv group. Thanks for letting everyone know before we do our first performance.
Well, great name, dude. I mean, we great minds think alike, dude. But I told this guy happy holidays, dude. He looked at me like I had told him, like, hey, I'm building a time machine to go find the Planned Parenthood in Bethlehem and have Mary come with me, and we'll make sure that.
Oh, he was so upset. He was offended by happy holidays,
and he was all, "It's Merry Christmas to you." Like
he said that to you?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, I have Christmas.
I say both.
Cool.
I say Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas because I don't like the freaking bullshit. Like I don't subscribe to the it's offensive to be Merry Christmas. I'm like, fuck you. As a Jew too, I'm just like, I'm not offended.
Yeah.
You didn't say Happy Hanukkah to me? Like, what the fuck? It's Christmas. It's America. Like, America's based on like Merry Christmas culture. Like, calm the fuck down. You're here.
Yeah.
If you don't want that, go somewhere else. Go to England or something where they like arrest you if you say like bad stuff on Facebook, right? And there you'd be like, it's so beautiful here. No one says Merry Christmas because they're afraid of jail time. I love this kind of friendly fascism. But in America, it's like, nah, dude, I say Merry Christmas. Most of my neighbors are Christian and they're great people. I say fucking Merry Christmas to them. Well, I'm so fucking annoyed with people being like, I'm like, maybe all my conservative friends are right. Maybe they are a bunch of fucking commies. I'm like, it's been about 10 years of being like, nah, it's fucking Merry Christmas, dude.
Well, I get
fuck that shit.
I know. Well, I said that, and then
you pussy, don't come on my. It's our podcast. Don't come on our podcast and tell me I can't say Merry Christmas.
I know.
I'm on the side of that old fucking Santa dork.
Well, I just said Happy Holidays like, as a throwaway. Like I just was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I just said whatever, and I was like, oh yeah. But it
depends where you're at, dude. If you're around like normal people, you can say Merry Christmas. But if you're like hanging out in like Hollywood or like at a college, you have to be like Happy Kwanzaa, everyone's equal. What will not make you have a tantrum in front of me and throw a Molotov cocktail at my forehead? He's fucking asshole. Dude. Nah, fucking Merry Christmas. If you're watching this, Merry Christmas. And if you think we should say Happy Holidays, fuck you.
Dude, I know.
How about that? Would that be a funny holiday card?
Well,
Merry Christmas and fuck you to everyone else.
Very funny.
I'm a grumpy man in his 40s.
Dude, I realized that guy probably was Santa because you got to, like, come on, dude. No one can afford Christmas anymore. I'm sure the North Pole looks like a fucking Best Buy now, like where it's just like maybe some fucking DoorDash like gift cards.
That's fucked
and
up.
like just the latest Call of Duties, and then like 3 millennial elves that won't make eye contact with you.
3 millennial elves that won't make eye contact with you.
Yeah, look at you in the face.
In the words of every cholo I've ever fallen in love with. That's what's up.
But dude, he's Santa and he's pissed. You know what I mean? He's just bitter.
That's
dude.
Funny. I hope Santa's not pissed.
Don't
dude.
sled on me, dude.
Don't sled on me. Did you just come up with that, or is that a shirt you saw on Etsy?
No.
That's fucking amazing.
He is like, dude, he would have a Let's
on
Go
a yellow
Brandon
flag
on a sleigh, dude.
Dude, I just want Santa's like a line drawing, like the rattlesnake for Don't Tread on Me, but it's Santa's face and it says Don't Sled on Me.
Dude,
that's fucking awesome, Robert.
He goes on.
God, I can't wait to have merch with you.
He goes on Rogan and like talks about how he almost got canceled because he didn't say he didn't refer to kids as little theys and thems.
Oh, that's
like, those are only
funny.
2 genders, little boys and little girls.
And Rogan's like smoking a blunt. He's like, "Do you ever think about if Santa was canceled for?" And then Cameron Haynes comes in and shoots a bow and arrow through Santa, and then they eat him right there. And he's like, "Dude, it's so much protein and it's low fat. It's wild caught." And Santa's just dead there on the table. It's the highest watched episode of Rogan.
Don't make me fucking horny and hungry.
It's the highest watched episode of Rogan, dude.
Okay. Oh, fuck. So, speaking of the dead Santa that they eat, what year did Santa start to look like the Santa we know today? A, 1823, B, 1863, C, 1931, or D, 1950? Was it 1823, 1863, 31, or 50?
1931.
Oh, dude, you are correct.
I was
sir.
right?
Yes, you were.
Oh, dude.
Coca-Cola.
Is that a good sign? It was right before World War II started. They were like, "Which Santa looks like this?" And the fucking world went to shit.
I know, dude. It's like when you show Muhammad or something, they showed Santa and the world went to shit.
Santa.
Dude, Coca-Cola was the one that kind of made him. That's why Coke has him on the cans.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was Coca-Cola's like thing.
Then that whole documentary about the commercialization of Christmas is true. It was all Coca-Cola.
It's all Coca-Cola.
Fuck, dude. What's the Christmas spirit? It's about spending money and keeping the economy going. God damn it.
Well, speaking of
everything's
money,
shit. You've turned this into that cynical episode of South Park episode of like,
don't worry, John.
Coca-Cola invented Santa Claus? Like, I think I want to go barf into a fucking... Did you ever see that documentary? It's called, was it The Pharmacological Inquisition, I think it was called?
No.
Dude, it's really interesting. It's a weird, like indie doc, and it's about like the history of Christianity, Jesus, and like
Jones.
all the control of the world by like the major religions, and it's like goes back to like what's the Amanita muscaria mushroom, the one that has got the white dots on it and it's red, and it shows all this stuff about like Siberia and Santa Claus and like coming down the chimney and like basically about shamanism in like Siberia, like
really
like old. Yeah, you're not interested. Sorry, it's boring. It's boring stuff that only a weird guy like me would like.
No. I love that, dude. Wait, no. So Siberian Santa Claus.
Siberian Santa Claus.
Well, that's not where he originated, right? Or
that's what they're. That's like. There's all these theories. Like everything in history,
yeah.
It's all a Joe Rogan podcast episode.
I love that stuff, dude. That's fascinating.
I know, but it's frustrating as well because it's fascinating, and then you're like, is this interesting? And everyone's like, did you hear that Ariana Grande is on Ozempic? And you're like, okay, I hope she does well. Did you hear about that? Like, maybe Christianity might have started off there. Like, did you hear that Puff Daddy, she bought 7,000 bottles of baby oil? You're like, that's pretty funny. I like the punchline. Jimmy Kimmel, I think, did it. And you're like, but did you hear about like this possibility that this like psychedelic mushroom that you have to like drink the urine of a deer to be able to process? You know, and people are like, did you hear that Target CEO is really mean? And one time he went blackface to a party in 1980s, and you're like, I don't care. Man, like, did you hear about this thing that like might have influenced the entire fucking planet? They're like, that's not what I was told should be interesting. So you're just like, I don't know. Wait,
Yeah, dude. Well,
What's the next question?
Well,
sorry, this quiz is a very special episode of Road Dogs where the quiz will take up to 7 hours.
It's okay.
YouTube's gonna love it though, because they're like, we could put so many ads on this episode if we could just get people to click the thumbnail.
Well, I think speaking of money and advertising, this holiday may be close to your heart, dog. What is the meaning of the word Hanukkah? Is it A, miracle, B, light, D, dedication, or D, celebration?
I think it's really funny that you're just proving that I'm the worst Jew ever on this episode, because I'm gonna have to guess that one. I'm gonna say light because it's the festival of lights, but you know, I had an Auntie Hani, and she was a shining light. She was like a 9 foot tall German woman, which has nothing to do with my obsession over sexuality of gorgeous German women that are really tall.
Not at
Auntie
all.
Hani's an old lady. I am not into that kind of shit. This is not how it goes. And if any of my family's watching, it's not because of my old German aunt. She was always old, even since I was a little kid. This does not have anything to do with
No wonder you love strudel so much.
My fetish for German maids that are 9 feet tall. This has nothing to do with it. I'm not like a little Jewish R. Crumb trying to crawl up the leg of a very tall German lady, Auntie Hani, who made the best cheesecake ever. But no, I think it's lights, because Festival of Lights. But
well, now that you've got me a fucking chub, dude, you are wrong.
After describing my old, she was not a hot young German. She wasn't like your mom. All right, go on.
Well,
Robert's mom's a tall, hot blonde lady.
Well, it says dedication.
He never acknowledges when I say anything sexual.
Well, I don't know, dude. I mean, I am from Southern California. No, I'm just kidding. I get weird because it makes me feel weird.
I know. I make you feel weird by saying gross stuff about your mom, and then you make me feel weird for acknowledging like you're fucking gross for saying anything about my mommy.
No,
like,
it's all right.
I'm just riffing, dog. We're dudes. Dudes riff on their friends' moms, right?
Her pussy's mine. No, like I came.
Someone's got a little ode to pussy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. Is this fucking Oedipus Rex? No, I'm just kidding.
Oedipus Rex.
Yeah, dude. No,
my favorite dinosaur,
yeah.
Oedipus Rex.
He's a
carnivore, but he basically just wants back up inside his mama.
He's from southern Argentina.
He's from southern Argentina, just like where all the Nazis went after the war. All right. Another documentary you can watch if you like.
That sounds amazing, dude. Nazi dinosaurs from South.
YouTube's full of awesome documentaries.
Dude, is there Nazi dinosaurs?
There's a documentary about it, guaranteed.
Well, okay, so dedication was the correct answer, but very close. Who wrote the famous Christmas poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, also known as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas? Was it A, Charles Dickens, B, Clement Clark Moore, C, Washington Irving, or D, Thomas Nast?
Okay. There was two, Washington Irving or Dickens. However, remember that, was it last podcast you quizzed me on the Dunning-Kruger effect? No. The Nelson Mandela effect. Yeah, Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it would seem like it'd be one of those names that pops out. And then I was like, but you could totally be tricking me that it's like a name I don't know. Washington Irving? No, it was.
Okay,
no, it was.
Let me read it again.
Louis C.K. Louis C.K. wrote that poem.
You are correct,
right.
sir.
He, as a young, redheaded Mexican child, that was how he connected to the culture.
Well, this one isn't about eggnog, dude. It's about, oh, shit.
Have you ever seen Karate Kid?
I have. I've also fucked up my whole quiz here by one knuckle on accident. I don't know, but...
Did you get a new phone?
No, I took my case off.
Oh, dude.
Okay, so...
Why don't you slip into something more comfortable, Mr. Phone? Take that case off, Mr. Phone.
Oh,
make yourself comfortable, Mr. Phone. He sits on this couch and starts jacking off. Your iPhone, I told him to make itself comfortable. It's jacking off, dude.
Okay, you'll get this one. I know it.
Okay.
What does the word... Oh, no, sorry.
Wait, did I get that one right?
I messed it up. No, that was dedication. And that one was it was Clement Moore.
It was Clement? So I was right about the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
Mandela.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Freddy Krueger effect too, dude. What is the traditional food eaten during Hanukkah? A, latkes. B, matzo.
Latkes. It's latkes.
All right. Well, what?
I'm back. The Jew's back. The Jew is back.
The Jews are back in town.
I'm a heap, and the Jew is back. That's what Elton John's The Bitch is back, but the Jew is back.
I'm a heap. What country is credited with starting the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree? A, Norway, B, Germany, C, Sweden, or D, Finland? Who put up the Christmas tree? Who brought that into the whole Christmas realm?
It's like that old bumper sticker. It's Norway or the highway. I'm going Norway, dude. I'm going Norway.
Well, close. It is Germany.
It's Germany?
Germania. Yeah, Germany, dude.
Dude, sorry, Auntie Honey. I'm getting all of them wrong.
Auntie Heine, dude.
No, Auntie Honey.
Okay, sorry.
Auntie
You still
Heine.
got me a boner.
That's gross, dude. That's my aunt. She was an old German lady my entire life.
Well,
Who escaped the Holocaust, by the way.
oh, wow, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's my mom's sister's husband's mom. So my uncle, it's my Uncle Larry's mom.
Wow, so
Her
she's-
and her husband both escaped the Holocaust. And then Uncle Ziggy and Auntie Hani, they met in, I think it was Shanghai, because a lot of Jews actually went to
China
and Asia, like places that would accept them when they were escaping. So yeah, they escaped there as kids and then met there, fell in love, moved to America. Yeah,
Wow.
crazy story of this horrible country that's so awful,
Well,
where my fucking ancestors were able to survive. Thank God.
dude, that's wild, man.
America. We aren't perfect, but damn, we're better than a lot of places.
Well, I know
especially in the 40s.
well, I know you'll get this one.
All right.
How many nights is Hanukkah celebrated?
37.
All right. Well, 37,
It's
8.
It's
okay.
8. Ocho, man. Everyone knows, fool.
Which popular that was right. Which popular Christmas song that was originally written for Thanksgiving? Whoa, this is kind of a fucking Mandela effect, probably. A, Jingle Bells. B, Silent Night. C, Deck the Halls. Or D, Oh Christmas Tree. Holy smokes, dude. This is wild. They're all super huge songs.
That's incredibly tough.
Yeah, okay. Jingle Bells, Silent Night, Deck the Halls, Oh Christmas Tree. Which one was written for Turkey Day originally? Jingle Bells, Silent Night.
Silent Gravy. No, it can't be that one.
Deck
the halls with lots of
turkey,
mashed potatoes and beans almondine. You'll have the most interesting toots.
and tamales.
Beans almondine has like the weirdest farts, dude. I actually like smelling my own farts when I have beans almondine because I'm like, what is that? It's like it's like doing a quiz without Robert even having to be around. Is it A, the beans, D, the almondines, whatever the fuck that is, or C, the sour cream layer that was put on top, or E, a combo of all of them? I always vote E. Anyone else know? Okay, I think it was Deck the Halls.
So Jingle Bells, Silent Night, Deck the Halls, Oh Christmas
Could it be
Tree.
Silent Night? Silent Night could be a Thanksgiving. Silent Night. Everyone's sleeping from the tryptophan.
Look, I feel like this one you should get. Think like it might not be right in your face, but it kind of is. Just think about this.
I like that.
Which popular Christmas song was originally written for Thanksgiving? Jingle Bells, Silent Night, Deck the Halls, Oh Christmas Tree.
Oh, Christmas tree.
Which one doesn't have a blatant Christmas thing in the title?
You're really
like
helping
which
me.
is the most that you could separate from Christmas? Jingle Bells,
I would think-
Silent Night, Deck the Halls, or Christmas Tree. Which
I
one?
would think Silent Night. You think it'd be Jingle Bells? It's
Well,
not gonna
what's
be
holy
Christmas
about
tree.
the Indians and we, did fucked up shit to them.
Deck
probably.
the halls with balls of holly. Silent Night.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all
Oh,
the
if I
way.
is the
One. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's very. Yeah, let's go Jingle Bells. Let's do Jingle Bells.
All right, Jingle Bells.
It was
you
Jingle
got it.
Bells?
Yeah, that was for Thanksgiving originally.
Were the
just-
lyrics the same?
I don't know. We should look that up. That's interesting.
I thought you already did. That's the whole fucking podcast.
Okay,
world.
well, it was Jingle Bells.
It's okay. I don't know what's going on either.
Well,
Do you think AI's lying to us there and they're just tricking us?
No,
to be-
I know that. I
It's Jingle- oh, you
I've
really
heard
know that?
once, and it blew my mind.
You're
yeah.
dressed like a guy who would know that.
Well, yeah,
like-
I
you
do
know,
jingle all the way every day.
That's how you flirt with women. You dress like that. I have to tell you too. I have this thing about fucking sweaters with zippers on it. It drives me insane. It's like a weird clash of like. It's like when like they do fusion food or music that doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
I'm always nothing wrong with that sweater. I fucking love the sweater on you.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like I've like been like, ooh, I love the texture of the sweater, and I'll be like, it's got a fucking zipper on it. Like, why they put a zipper on a sweater? Sweaters need buttons or nothing at all. It's like
It's
this weird, right? It's a weird
Yeah,
point in
it's
history,
awkward.
you know.
Yeah.
It's like the outfits, the wardrobes they wore in Cannibal the Musical. You're like, something's off here. Remember Cannibal the Musical, one of the best films ever made.
Fucking great movie.
Fucking
and
great movie.
let's see. if
Great
you could-
Christmas movie.
Great if you could guess this one because I have no idea. What is the name of the candelabrum used during Hanukkah? A. Menorah. B. Hanukkah. Or C, Shabbat candlestick shalom.
Hanukkah.
Or D, dreidel.
Hanukkah, that reminds me of a Hawaiian porn star that I've been subscribed to. I need to change my credit card information because OnlyFans Hanukkah won't let me go. It's freaking menorah, dude. Thank you for giving me that point. That was very generous.
Wait, no, it says, what is the name of the candelabrum used during Hanukkah?
Yeah, the candelabra, whatever. It's a menorah.
It says Hanukkah.
Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it's...
Honestly, I'm so bad at being Jewish that I'm like, all right.
I thought it'd be menorah too.
ChatGPT knows more than I do.
Well, what is a candelabrum? I thought it was the menorah. Like
yeah, I mean,
menorah.
I could be wrong. Remember, we've had a couple weird ones that we knew were fake from ChatGPT.
Oh, that's weird.
It's okay. It's okay, dude.
Well,
hey, let's let AI know. Let the record state we're huge fans of you, AI, and we appreciate if you don't turn into Terminator 1, 2, or 3.
All right. Well, you've got one more question for this quiz.
He's in serious mode.
Which U.S. state was the first to recognize Christmas as an official holiday? A, New York. B, Alabama. C, Pennsylvania. D, Virginia.
I feel like New York and Alabama, you went real hard for the accent, and the rest of them were New York.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yo,
have a hoagie.
And then, fucking Nevada, fucking California, fucking Chicago,
Idaho.
Illinois.
Yeah, Puerto Rico.
Which one was the first one to recognize? I can't believe they didn't do it all in sync. As a Christmas obsessed Jew, I'm just fucking annoyed that it wasn't always a holiday since the beginning of time.
Yeah, dude. Well, don't be 298 degrees on me, my friend, and maybe
Pennsylvania.
It
was it New York? I mean, you were passionate when you said New York.
New York, Alabama, Pennsylvania, Virginia.
Is it Alabama the first did anything?
Alabama.
It is.
That's the first.
It was Alabama.
How old is Alabama?
I don't know. Let's consult the song.
All right. Well, you did
1648.
Yeah, dude. Well, you did pretty freaking well, dude.
I did all right.
Yeah, you did all right, dude.
All right. All right. Put the thinking. Let's do our ad read real quick. Suck my Zwick. Thomas Zwick is not only a badass man. I've hugged this man. He gives the best hugs. He is also a glass maker. And not only does he make the glass with his bare hands, he kisses every piece individually like this. When he's done with it, after it cools, he goes, and then he packages it up and sends it to his happy customers. Here's his contact information. Tell him we sent you. We love Thomas. He'll do an extra special double kiss. Maybe he'll tongue punch the glass if you order it from him. It's holiday season too. Like, hurry up and get it now. When does this come out? Before Christmas and Hanukkah?
It comes out next week.
On Christmas, huh?
Yeah, on Christmas.
Retroactively, you should be ordering gifts for someone you forgot.
Yeah.
So hit Thomas up right now. And now a piece remains. Dee Kettleson at A Piece That Remains. What she does is she takes the ashes of your lost loved one, whether it be a pet or a human being, and she will infuse it into art. She makes cool decorations, jewelry, and she is just a wonderful person who will respect it. You just send her a little smidgen of these remains, and she will immortalize with respect your loved one.
Dude, that's really beautiful. If I die, will you do that for me?
I actually have. Do you remember how you scraped your knee the other day and you thought you fell off a skateboard and passed out?
Yeah.
I actually was using a little shaver thing that they use to get rinds off of things for drinks, for cocktails.
Oh.
I shaved off some of your flesh, so I'm already working on getting.
Dude, nice. Well, merry birthday, Christmas, everybody.
Dude.
Yeah, check it out. Piece That Remains.
Yeah, dude.
Here's the info.
But if you die though, I would like be very bummed, and we would just have, it would be like a podcast with two pillows. It'd be two pillows. It'd just be me.
And then it's three pillows at the end with the microphone.
I'd be like, welcome back to Road Dogs. Today I'm with Robert and Angelo. It'd be like this, be like, dear Lord. And then I'd go to your pillow and be like, oh, hey, sorry, I'm still working on the quiz. And I'd have your phone in front of it.
Oh, dude.
I'd be so bummed. It's like, it's fun to joke about death, but also like, it's like terrifying. And it just like, people keep dying, so it's awful.
Yeah, it is. But you know what is beautiful?
What's beautiful?
That remains.
A piece that remains. And also, what's beautiful is before you die, you should have a house.
You should.
Right?
Right.
People are strange when you're in real estate. Right? You're looking for someone to give you the money to buy your first, second, third, or fourth, or maybe your 10th home. Cole Strange is the guy I recommend. He's a very close homie. We love him so much. Hit up Cole. He'll help you get on the path to home ownership or property ownership. Or, everyone's always trying to they're all like, landlords are awful, hashtag or whatever else. Cole will help you become a badass landlord. As Martin Luther King said, if you think the media is bad, don't hate the media. Just become the media. So if you think landlords suck, be a good landlord, dude. There you go. Hit up Cole. He'll take care of you. We love you, Cole.
And he also vouched for Cole Strange as well.
That's what I said.
Martin Luther King.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Martin Luther King was a huge fan.
Yeah. He's like, in 40 years, there'll be a boy born.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He said, I have a mortgage.
Yeah.
Because of Cole. That's not funny. Martin Luther King did very serious stuff.
He seemed like he had a sense of humor. He was a good dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. He was laying some pipe, too, dude. He was getting laid. He was telling jokes.
He would play pool like a badass.
Those are the kind of people that actually care about this world. People that like to fuck and tell jokes. That's why we actually care about the world.
Cole Strange, check him out.
Quiz me, Daddy-O.
I'm ready, dude.
Dude, you have to do the whole quiz in that voice.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Or you lose 20 points every time you don't do that voice.
Well, you can right off. Man, I'm getting warm in my
This is a great episode, if I might say so myself, dude.
Well, gracias de nada, Porquito.
Gracias de nada. I think she became a paid regular at the Comedy Store.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. You ready for your quiz?
Sure.
What must happen to wrapped gifts before bringing them into Disneyland? A, they must be opened at the entrance. B, they must be packed in lockers. C, they must be registered with guest services. And D, they are not allowed at all. I know, right? This is interesting stuff. I was researching just weird rules at Disneyland.
Well, they are very touchy with stuff at Disneyland. Because it could be like a packaged fucking bomb, dude. I would say...
I would hope that there's drones flying over Disneyland making sure it's safe.
Yeah, no,
that's like our spot.
Extra precaution to take to make it a safe and amazing time is to me, it's not a big deal. I like that you feel safe there because it's like a fucking special place, especially when you're a child and you're with your family. It's fucked up, man. You don't want anything to happen. That's like a nightmare. You know?
I like the fact that you're in a police state at Disneyland. They're listening to everything you do there. You're like, my kids are safe. They walk 10 feet in front of me. I'm like, they're not getting kidnapped here.
Yeah.
It's nice. I mean, I'm not saying you want to live like that in all of society where you're constantly being listened to and fucked with. Probably are anyways. Right?
Yeah.
The CIA is probably already doing. We haven't had a terrorist attack in 20 years. So they probably are listening to everything. And you know what? They're keeping us safe and still letting us go out and ride our skateboards. So it ain't that bad. Yeah, Disneyland's great.
I would say, okay, what were the questions?
What must happen to wrapped gifts before bringing them into Disneyland? A, they must be opened at the entrance. B, they must be placed in lockers. C, they must be registered with guest services. And D, they're not allowed at all.
I would say opened.
Yeah, they got to open them at the entrance. You got that right. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
I didn't know that. I thought that was funny because I was just like, I've never seen anyone opening a gift at the entrance of Disneyland. But
dude,
I guess...
I saw this. This is
you
funny.
Have?
Okay, this is pertains to all this. I saw these Colorado family because they just look like they scale, rocks all the time and the way they're dressed and everything. And
that's a fallacy about Colorado. No offense to our Coloradians.
The complexion and all that and the haircuts. They totally look like Colorado people. But one of them had a pocket knife, a crazy pocket knife, and they're like, "Oh, gee whiz, really? We got to get rid of this giant pocket knife." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're kind of a huge." Iconic landmark theme park.
That was a shock.
What do you think?
That was a shock after September 11th, 20 years ago.
Yeah,
24 years ago or 23 years ago.
Yeah.
Now it's they're gonna I remember I used to keep just a regular, a locking knife, that you could, because I just was raised like that by my grandpa, that you just always have one on you as a man, just for emergency, you just have a knife if someone
MacGyver something.
It's simple things that would be an easy solution turn into a big problem if someone doesn't have just a nice sharp knife on them
to murder small animals.
That's not what it's for.
Okay.
We were not the we weren't the trappers from Cannibal Musical. No, but you just need it for things. It's good to have a knife on you.
Yeah.
And so I remember going to go do a spot somewhere. 2011-ish, 12-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy at the club, whatever it was like that. You can't come in here with that. I was like, I'm a comic on the thing. And he's like, yeah, you can't bring a knife in here. I was like, it's not like a knife, like a switchblade. It's a locking knife. You know, they you open a package with it, or like make a tourniquet in emergency. And he just made me like get rid of it, and I went and put it in my car. This is a really long story, a really long walk for a small glass of water. All I'm saying is hilarious. Like I understand the Colorado guy was like, I can't bring my knife in here, but like in 2024,
yeah, it was like 2021 or something. Like
yeah, you'd be like, have you not noticed? Get fucked.
Yeah,
have you not noticed? Like I don't want you to bring a knife in here. Disney has his own. They have their own everything. We'll be fine if we need a knife. They've got one.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Like knife Mickey comes out.
Yeah,
if you need it, right?
That's funny.
That's funny to be surprised by that. I got it in the old days, but like, 2014, I was like, what? And then I was like, all right, fine. But now it's like, I'm not surprised by that, dude. What do you bring your rifle to the airport? Like, I'm ready to hop on my flight. They're like, you can't bring this. What do you mean? It's just for target practice. It's like, yeah, you can't,
Yeah.
it is dumb that they make us take our shoes off though. That's funny. It's a weird butt fuck that they do to us. Okay. Number 2, isn't it weird? Why gotta take my shoes off? Like, can't you scan my feet or something? No, they scan you a bunch. And they're like, just take them off so that you know who's the boss here. You're like, all right, fine, you fuckers. All right. Here we go. Why are towels not allowed to be draped over hotel balconies at Disneyland? A, it disrupts the aesthetic. B, they could fall and injure someone. D, they could obstruct the view. Or both A and B, which is their
A and B.
Yeah, that's right. You got it right.
Cool,
okay, that's a weird one. ChatGPT still learning. We have the middle class version of it, which is we don't pay for it. So ChatGPT is like, it's still brilliant, but it's a
yeah.
Okay. All right, here's your next one. Here you go. What is Disney's policy on scattering ashes at the park? D, you'll like this one at the piece that remains. Disney's policy on scattering ashes at the park. It's allowed with special permission. It's strictly prohibited, not prohibited. It's strictly prohibited. And then they just fist bump the fuck yeah, man.
We've got some rules to this frat party, bro.
Oh yeah.
They're strictly prohibited.
Strictly prohibited with Tim Dillon coming to Netflix. It's only allowed in the gardens. It's allowed during special ceremonies. So it's only allowed with special permission, strictly prohibited. It's only allowed in the gardens or during special ceremonies.
For what again?
Scattering ashes. How'd you forget? This is the one that we dedicated to D at a piece that remains.
It's not allowed.
Yeah, it's
but people do it.
You're right. It's strictly prohibited. Of course.
Yeah, the woman on Pirates. I remember hearing the story. She scattered her husband's ashes because it was his favorite ride.
Oh yeah, dude.
And they had to close the ride down and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Where would you like your ashes scattered, by the way?
Oh, dude, man, Mr. Toads. No.
Oh, you're going to Disneyland for it?
Fuck it. Why not?
I think DCA would be fun, dude. On the Incredibles, and it just flies on everyone's face, Big Lebowski style.
On a ride I don't like teacups.
You don't like Incredibles?
No, say teacups.
You don't like the teacups?
Teacups is the most nauseating. I
fucking love the teacups, and no one will go on with me.
Yeah, dude.
I'm on it by myself. I want to say no. I don't think I've taken my kids on it anybody. I just do it by myself. I literally am a guy.
Used to entertain it with the people that loved the teacups, which I always felt like was more than me, But yeah, I get so sick on the teacups, dude.
Is there another ride that's like teacups at DCA? Is there the one that's like the Mater thing or something like that?
Sort of. The Mater one's kind of
where you can
like
turn the wheel or whatever.
Yeah, it's not as nauseating, but dude,
it's ad nauseum.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. Number 5. What? Oh, sorry. What is prohibited for guests What is prohibited for guests to bring into Disneyland theme parks? A, folding chairs. B, wagons. C, remote operated toys. Or D, all of the above.
Remote operated toys. All of them.
That's right.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah.
They don't allow folding chairs.
Yeah.
Which I also just hate folding chairs too. I have 2 at my house for like when we have family stuff over, and they're in the garage, and I look at them with disdain.
You don't like folding chairs?
I look at them all the time, and I'll be like, what the I don't like the way they feel, the texture of them. I don't like the way they feel when you're sitting in them.
Yeah.
I don't just squat down.
Yeah, they're just convenient, Oh, spam risk is calling.
You know how like old Asian dudes, they do that like squat, and it feels really good on your back? Like,
yes.
I'd rather sit like that, like on a small like yoga block.
Well, you could do that while waiting for the parade or whatever, Maybe.
Well, yeah, you would do that because you can't bring a folding chair.
No. So what else can you not do?
Wagons you can't bring in and remote operate. I mean, you got that right, dude. I think you're like 5 for 5, dude. I think you're just like knocking it out of the.
I love
Out of the
those.
theme park.
What?
You're knocking it out of the theme park. All right, here we go. Why are balloons not allowed at Disney's Animal Kingdom? I don't know anything about Animal Kingdom. Somehow this made it into the quiz. Sorry, I have a muscle cramp in my rib cage. They could scare the animals. They could.
Despite all my rib cage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
Oh, dude. What's the Smashing Pumpkins? Despite all my rib cage, I'm still just taking this Disney quiz for the Road Dogs podcast.
He's a big Disney fan too. Billy
Is he
Corgan.
really?
Yeah, Billy Corgan.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Is he cool? Anybody had any? Is he a regular Keanu Reeves?
I
or
think
is is he a
seems-
Mel Gibson?
I think he's an eccentric guy, but he seems cool.
All right, we don't like him.
No,
There's only room for 2 eccentric guys in this town.
No,
and they're on
actually-
this podcast.
No, there's a lot of people that would hate on him. A lot
Yeah.
of people I knew, but he actually seems pretty like he like loves baseball and Disneyland and like stuff that you think he would be like, oh, that's for fools. But no, he actually seems like a
Yeah.
cool dude. He,
The
he likes,
masses are
he likes
asses.
comedy and stuff.
He likes
like-
comedy?
Yeah.
Well, then I like him.
Yeah. Growing up, everyone would hate on him because, yeah, it was the 90s was like it's just like the 70s where people are like, oh, you either like the Led Zeppelin or you like, you know what I mean? There's always like a competitive
Yeah.
for some reason with musicians.
I like when you find out people are actually like organic, unique people and not just like a cookie cutter. Like Chris Novoselic, the bassist for Nirvana, is like
he's
a
such
libertarian
smart
politician,
dude.
and you're just like, that's so cool that he's just like a guy. And he's not just like a cookie cutter, like dipshit, like celebrity.
Yeah,
And he could have been.
He
know?
seems like a pretty cool guy, dude. He flies his plane. He plays. He's still rocking it.
Still
dude.
playing bass.
Yeah.
He still wakes up every morning and goes do 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 do. So yeah, it's the answer is that they could harm animals if they're ingested. That's why.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was
You're
gonna
right.
say.
Dude. You're right.
It's the because they were the first place I remember when I went that didn't have lids because of the animals. It's
really?
Biodegradable or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Those hazards that
I remember when they told us that straws were bad, and everyone was like, I don't care. And you're like,
Nah.
I don't. Do we really need straws that much? And everyone's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, but I think they're bad for everything. And they're just like, we just need them. And I was like, you ever just drank like this? Like, no, dude, that's for losers. That's for libs.
I am a straw guy.
You're like, I don't
love
really need a
straws.
straw. They're like, straws are for libs. You're like, I don't know, man. It seems pretty. You're the one sucking on stuff, you bitch. Yeah, and
I am a
little plastic
bitch. I like
penis.
straws though. I do
Okay,
enjoy
all right,
straws.
Yeah, dude, fuck the turtles, right? You fucking asshole.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, here we go.
fuck Crush, dude.
Fucking turtles,
dude,
dude.
you want me to die, bro?
That's fucked up, dude.
Just kidding.
That's so
I love
fucked up.
turtles. They're cool.
Yeah, you
Okay.
love them so much that you keep drinking out of straws. I've given up on all of it, but I was just saying,
I know the McDonald's straw I had today like actually suffocates like a family of turtles. That makes me sad. Okay, what's next, dude?
They start like adding the 6-pack rings to the straws. Like it'll kill more wildlife, and then they won't be around to like complain. Can we
Yeah.
Can you stop putting those things around like raccoons' necks? They're like, no, dude, we have to strangle them. It's like a sadistic thing. Like, we're not killing enough animals in the environment, guys. Like, excuse me, can you try and not pollute the river so much? Like, we have to because the salmon, they keep going upstream and reproducing and giving us more sushi. Like, I don't think that makes good sense. You're like, fucking lib.
Oh, dude.
I get kicked out of all the politics meetings for all of our local stuff.
For,
I'm on the board at OPEC and they won't let me come anymore. All right. What is the maximum size allowed for strollers at Disneyland? 24 inches? And this is the worst question ever. Let's just skip that one. Like, what?
well, there's something that you will figure out when you have children. Did you know this though? Did you ever know this one?
No, I have children and they walk.
Well, like when they were little, but you didn't take them when they were that little.
No, I didn't take them when they were little. It's a sensory overload. Even
like
we took
kill 'em.
our youngest was 6 when we took him, and he was just like crying on the runaway railroad.
Okay,
And we're like, we dosed our kid with Disney acid, and
Yeah.
he's having a bad trip. He's gonna be talking about this to his therapist.
Mickey's Underground Road.
Mickey's Underground Railroad, starring Harriet Tubman.
Oh,
All right.
dude.
All right, why doesn't Disneyland sell gum in its parks? It's considered a choking hazard to prevent gum from littering. It's difficult to store in warm weather. It's banned by local regulations. I think you know this one because we've talked about it before, and you just know this one. This is like a very common knowledge about Disney thing.
What is it?
Why don't they sell gum in their parks?
What were the answers? I mean, the first
It's a
one.
choking hazard. It would be littered all around the park, and they want to prevent that. It's
The
difficult.
litter.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
You knew it.
Okay.
What is Disney's policy on running in the park? It's encouraged to keep the lines moving. It's not allowed for safety reasons. It's only allowed during parades. It's permitted in designated running areas.
Well, that's kind of true, though. They do have marathons there.
Stop making small talk, Robert.
Number 2, it's not allowed.
You're right. It's not allowed.
All right.
It's not allowed. If Disney ran the world, we wouldn't be allowed to run.
We'd be allowed to walk.
Running. Can you imagine if running was like globally illegal? Just like only if you're an athlete. Like, but what if I wanted? It's not safe. We can't have you being unsafe.
It's like a George
And not everyone could run. What do you say? It's like a what?
George Orwell, walk, don't run. That's a George Orwell lost
Oh,
book.
dude. Oh, totally, dude.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. I thought you were saying Jordan Peterson.
Why should your past self not be able to catch up with your present self? You've got to run.
I mean,
The Canadian Kermit the Frog, dude.
that's so fucked up, man. What age group is not allowed to wear costumes at Disneyland outside of special events? Guests 10 and older, guests 12 and older, guests 16 and older, and guests 14 and older.
I say 16 and older.
It's 14 and older. If you're
Oh.
16, you're not allowed to wear a costume.
Oh.
Their motto is not where a kid can be a kid. That's for Chuck E. Cheese.
On Robertland, there was a guest, my buddy Daryl Williams, that worked for Disney Parks, and he said that there was a grown man that would come in with like different costumes,
Yeah.
by himself.
Yeah.
He'd just be sitting at a bench all day, like, and they'd have to be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you have to change," because he'd bring it and change in the park.
Yeah. Why
Because
is
this was in the
that?
90s
What,
too.
but
like,
what
you'd
does
bring,
it
like,
mean if you wear a
backpack.
costume there? Like,
Well, because you could
Eh.
misrepresent their characters and be a pedophile. Like, they don't want fucking.
it's for like misrepresenting.
Yeah, well, yeah, they don't want.
Because like, isn't everything a costume? Like, look, we're dressed right now. I could be wearing something else. This is a costume. It's like,
Well-
what determines the costume?
Yeah. Well, imagine if you went as like as like Pluto, and you start groping kids or whatever, and then they're like, "Hey, Pluto, fuck," you know what I mean?
Yeah, put your regular clothes on before you grope those kids.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't want to, screw up what people think about Pluto.
Yeah, get your Jared from Subway costume
Yeah.
on.
Go molest them in your regular Birkenstocks with socks. All right. What Disney's policy on soliciting? What is Disney's policy on soliciting or business promotion in the parks? It's allowed in designated areas. It's only allowed with permission from Disney. It's prohibited and may result in removal. It's allowed during special events.
C.
Yeah, it's
No go.
yeah, you can't do that.
No.
That's a dumb one, but you know what? It's
Speaking of running, FloJo.
what's FloJo?
She was like a fast runner in the Olympics.
Oh, nice. Good for her. I love Olympians kicking butt, dude. They dedicate their lives to that shit. It's very inspiring.
Do you think it's that when they have sex, it's pretty good?
Olympians?
Yeah, Olympian sex.
Remember the
like
cardboard
Hercules.
thing that they talked about the last thing? Where they had cardboard beds to discourage them from having sex.
Yeah,
Isn't that
'cause
pretty
they're all
funny?
just boning during the Olympics.
Yeah, and you're like, sex on the floor is amazing.
I can't wait for our Olympics quiz or episode.
Oh, dude, I can't wait
in a
either.
few years.
Is it getting you horny already? You're
yeah.
like, so where could they bone?
No, I mean it's interesting. Like, if they're naked and they've got perfect body. Okay, what's
Dude.
next?
Naked and trained. All right, here we are. What is the consequence of bringing a wagon into Disneyland? You will be denied entry. That was the answer.
Naked and trained.
I didn't even get that one.
Naked and Trained is like the it's like the autistic. What is it? The autistic romance show, but like a trashier version. Naked and Trained, because they like trains. Never mind. You got it. What was it? Shit.
These
I
last
was
two
looking
questions
at my
are so
joke.
stupid and
Okay,
dumb.
all right.
Like one of them, this is, and again,
Sorry, what-
GPT, God bless you, you did your best here with the info I put in there, but it said, why are oversized coolers not allowed in Disneyland?
To not have hooker heads on property. Severed
Why are
hooker heads?
oversized coolers? They obstruct pathways, they pose safety risks, they are not aesthetically pleasing.
Oh my god. Now that's got to go.
But the answer is that they both obstruct pathways and they pose safety risks.
It's just not an aesthetic thing.
I just, we do our research with a limited amount of time on this show.
Well, dude, you did great, and I think I
You
feel like
won.
I did great. Oh man,
We both did all right. I mean, I got like 8 Days of Hanukkah right. That was a no-brainer. But I think you got like almost all the ones. Yeah, you rocked it.
Well, thanks, dude. And I knew that the cooler one. There was a time when I was in high school, my friend had a really beat up car. This cop pulled us over in Chino Hills, and he was like,